Gopi here, and I'm here with another episode. So, I'm just returning home after doing some mining of oak wood. I burnt a bit more of the forest over there, and I was just cropping it down, and then I realized I wanted to start a build today. And, I needed more resources, and I didn't want to make it out of this ugly, jungle wood. So, I went and got some bone meal together, and got some of my spare saplings that I had lying around, and I converted them all into this. So I spent like 5 minutes doing this kind of thing. Okay, let's just chuck in all the useless stuff like jungle wood. Oak wood's gonna stay. Jungle wood, cocoa beans, egg. This. Nope, was that oak wood? Yes, we don't want to leave any of our oak wood behind. Cooked pork chop, probably useful. Oak saplings, iron pickaxe, nice. That's practically all we got. Let me just reorder this into a nice sort of thing, because it's easier to sort if it's nice and ordered. Right, so we got some bone meal, oak saplings, and sticks. Okay, that's nice. So what we need now is some cobble, and we're nicely organized with this. So basically this is just to get us into the style for to help us move into our house, because currently our base, so I might have said this in the previous episode, I'm not sure if you were paying attention or not, but so I don't want to fill this place with not bases, with chests, because I mean I want to have the bare minimum in here, but then I want to sort of have a little crafting area. So I've been thinking about the plan, and I've finally come up with the ideal idea. So I'm going to bridge over that way. Yep, and then I'm going to sort of, so like this. I'll need some shovels. Anyway, so I'm going to bridge over this way, and I'm going to have 3 possibly spheres. I'm not too sure. I'm probably going to go with the hemisphere thing, and 3 spheres, and the route, so you walk off this way, and once you get sort of halfway around the route, it splits into 3 parts. So one will lead up to the furnace room, which will have a ton of furnaces, and then the other one will split off into the chest room with all my chests, and the middle one would head off towards the crafting room, which will extend onto the repairing and enchanting room, even though I don't have an anvil just yet, but we're pretty close to. After that episode on mining methods, I have a bunch of diamonds. I still haven't placed it in here, but 12 plus 5, 70 diamonds. That's quite a lot. Meaning, you know, compared to other people out there, it's not that much. But compared to my previous records of diamonds, that's quite a lot for me. Anyway, so I'm going to dig out that way. And then in each of the 3 rooms, the 2 rooms surrounding the crafting room, there's going to be a pool of water. And so basically you pick out the stuff you want from the furnace room, and you just chuck it into the pool of water, and basically that pool of water will drag it all the way to the crafting room. So basically what I'm thinking is you walk in, so let's say this was the crafting room, and there's the furnace and chest room. These are going to be in different areas, but let's just for sake of, so you'd go in here and there'd be a little pool, and you'd throw in, so this is the chest room, so you take out whatever you want, you throw in some cobblestone, okay, yeah, and then the cobblestone's dragged by an underwater path all the way to the crafting room. And so once you've got the stuff you need for your build, you walk to the crafting room and it's all appeared there. So it's either going to need some clever piston work or water movement, or I'm going to have to place the other 2 rooms above the crafting room so they easily get pulled down by the flow of the water. Anyway, for now let's just focus on the simple things, like building this pathway. So as you can see, I've built it out up here, so this is how it's gonna be. So when you want your stuff, you'll walk along this path, this one here, so like so here, and then it will split off this way, that way, that way. So this will lead to the main crafting room right here, and each of these will lead to different rooms. So probably the furnace room here, and there'd be a little pool of water. So I'm going to just drop whatever I want, let's see, and then it'll be taken to this main dome here. So I think that's how it's gonna look. Also, I want some feedback on this. I wonder how it looks, because I'm wondering, because I think this is going to be my default style from now on. You know, this thing, a bit like the one I did here. In fact, why don't we just, while we're at it, why don't we just replace this? Get some spare wood, oak wood left over. Actually, I've got tons of oak wood, but I don't want to waste too much of it, because I have to use it for the rest of the build. So yeah. And we're just gonna load up the wiki page in a minute. Oh damn, I have one more. This is my awesome axe. Basically, I got level 13 after my episode, the last episode I did, which was the mining methods one, and I got 13 levels. And so I spent ages just clicking on it until it came up with a level 13 enchantment, and it was pretty lucky, and I got that. That's pretty awesome enchantment right there. So now what's left to do is fill in this this with cobblestone. Actually, I'm going to make the domes first, just to make sure that they fit, because the last thing I want is to have to redo all of this, and if I have to, then it's much easier just destroying some misplaced whatever this is, planks, than to actually destroy a whole road kind of thing, which would make it a lot more difficult. So I'm just gonna make the bases, and if they fit, then I'll continue, and I'll uncut, and I'll be back to you. Okay, cut now, back to work. Alright guys, I'm back. So the moment it isn't looking as beautiful as I had planned. It's looking okay. So now the hard part is working out how this is going to connect. I think, because these are so high above the ground, I think I'm going to put a pool here, and it's going to drag the water along down that way and through to this middle, which will be the crafting area. And so that looks pretty nice. Okay, so now what we have to do is just fill in this with sandstone. I'm not too sure about the inner design yet, because I think I might do something fancy with that, or I might not. It all depends on something. What does it depend on? Nothing. So okay, that's nice. So I'm liking this sort of continuity between these two passages. So I think I'll do with this pattern with most of my builds, unless I do a theme thing where sort of it depends on the theme of the base I'm in. And so this, because it's in a rainforest, it's kind of jungly forest themed and stuff. And if I ever go into a tundra biome, which I doubt I will, because I hate tundra biomes. I mean, I'll go into it, but I'll never build bases there, because I hate them, unless I'm really hungry for snow. That's the only reason I would ever decide to go into one of those. Anyway, so missing a couple here. Okay, and the final piece. Okay, it's nice. Might add some stairs. I wonder if you can craft stairs with these. Hope so. And so yeah, there we go. So this is going to be the middle part, and we're going to have a little bit of water stream made with glass, only glass, and it's going to lead into the sides of this one. So here and here there will be items popping out of. So yeah, I'm kind of running low on cobblestone, so let me go and sort of finish off most of this, and I'll be back. So I've kind of finished most of it. I put some glass to the furnace a bit earlier, so I'm gonna go and collect that off. It's mostly finished. I think it looks good, but I mean, that all depends on you guys. And if enough of you guys say that it doesn't, then I'll just change it. So, here we go. Put a couple in the furnace. That's a lot. And that's a lot more. Right. Okay. So, here we go. Through here, up here. Okay, there we go. So, this is what it's looking like at the moment. I don't think it looks too shabby. It looks pretty nice. Pretty nice. Sort of, I really like this. Meaning I prefer it to that one. Although, meaning I can't really be bothered to go back there and change all of that. But I prefer this to the other version over there. Because it kind of looks as if, it's kind of like, you know those things you board the airplane from? Those things, yeah. They really sort of strike a chord with me. Anyway, so, here we go, up here. I need to work on lighting soon. Because that's going to be a big problem. It's going to be a biggie, but, yeah. At the moment, we can worry about aesthetical pleasingness. So this part goes a little wacky at times. Because it's got a lot of complicated twists and turns in the path. So yeah, that's why you might be wondering why it goes kind of really weird. Sort of here, it's all crazy, but it does look good from the outside, which is what matters really. Okay, let's just check. It looks similar. Yep. Okay, I'm just making because I thought I made an error, but I didn't. It's meant to look like that. So, well, okay, how are we doing on glass? Oh, not good. I want to preferably make the water conveyors, you know, the things that transport the water to this room here, out of glass too, just to give that effect, sort of like high-speed transportation thing, majiggy, out of the sci-fi world kind of thing. And I want to do that, so I'm gonna try and not sort of ruin it too much. So that main room you saw there, that is going to be the place from which it can further expand, because it's going to be like one of those trees. Yeah, know what the hell I'm talking about. But basically, each hub is going to be able to. Most hubs can expand. Sort of that furnace, that crafting room could probably expand into. With another one of those weird stairways into another room with enchanting table once we collect all enchanting books and co. Sorry about that. Got a couple of burps. Okay. Glass, that's why we were here. I just completely forgot. Actually, no idea what we were here for. Oh. Oh, damn. That's not good. Let's go and grab some coal. Annoying thing with alternating between two bases at the moment is that whenever I want to get some materials, I have to run from like one area to the other, and that wastes a lot of valuable time. So yeah, let's cook that up. I'll probably turn on this as well. Don't worry, no piston sounds. We're going to be moving away. That's just the sand generator running. Oh, you can probably hear it a little bit, but that'll just give me some sand while I spend the time building this. As long as the chunk doesn't get unloaded, it will stay awake. Okay. Stoves. There we go. And we walk through here and to here. So yeah, I should make an easy route out of this, but nah, I don't think it's really necessary. Once I get all my stuff inside here, meaning I won't have to ever leave this base. Ever. So the next thing, if you are wondering what I'm going to be doing next, will be okay, yeah, that looks nice. We should take a look at it from the outside. Now we finished this. Actually, we probably might even have enough glass. That's the awesome thing. So let's see. Oh shoot! I want to check how this looks on the other side. Is it the same? Because to me, it looks kind of ugly. Meaning, not this as such, but the actual. Oh, okay. I have a pickaxe over here. So I think it'll look 10 times better if I did this kind of thing here, which allows me a 3x3 space, which is which stays with the theme of this 3x3 corridor area. Yeah, I did that. Okay, we're gonna do that, guys. We're gonna just go over here and chop up this area. Not necessarily, seeing as I spent like around 20 to 30 minutes on this. So let's see. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Nice. And we got this set up. Let's just set up a hole here for the water to flow. We're gonna make the areas for the water to go in. Obviously I don't need to worry about myself falling in because it's, oh shoot, what the hell did I do that? Okay, I know I replaced it with the wrong block, but I think that looks cooler. Okay, so here, oh shoot, that's not good. And okay, that's okay. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Let's go and check up on the sand. Yeah, I don't have to worry about falling into the water. That's what I was talking about. Because the pipes aren't big enough for me to sort of fully manage to swim around. I'll just go underneath and I can swim back up, and it would be a pointless exercise. Okay, so here we are. I could have taken the back door, but I can't be bothered. This is gonna become fairly redundant in a while, after we make our awesome base. That is, if we ever do make it. Let's turn this off. Got a bunch of sand. Do we have, oh yes we do. Lovely. Lovely. It's got fairly good rates of sand spawning kind of thing. The reason I built it here was because once the update comes out, which will patch this, like, you know, I'm assuming they're gonna patch it because, you know. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's just chuck some of this in. I know it's not going to smelt, but oh well. So once they patch it, I can just block off that doorway and pretend it never existed. So that will be cool. So, here we go. This is where the water is going to flow. And we need to somehow get it to here. So I think, first thing we're going to do is going to remove these, because these are frankly pretty ugly. And they're not consistent, because I couldn't make it consistent, because they were meant to be on each of these things, but that one would intersect with that. So we're gonna remove these. I think that would be the best thing to do at the moment. If it ever looks odd, we can always do a sort of center pole at the middle, sort of as if it's like a mushroom or something. But yeah, for now we're not gonna worry too much about that. We're gonna just utility is more important than aestheticalness at the current moment. Once we get a bit further in to this build, we can focus on aesthetics, although it is kind of aesthetic based, because otherwise I wouldn't have built it out of such strict building materials. You know, I would have used whatever random stuff I had on me. But yeah, so aesthetics is kind of part of the formula, but it's not too big of one. Okay, so let's see, will this make it? Okay, so we want it this like that. Right, okay, it's gonna go down one. Okay, we're gonna plan it out with wood, so we don't have to destroy any of our precious glass. So it goes like this. Okay, and then it goes down one, so that would require one to be here. Oh shoot, don't worry, we have tons and tons of these bricks. Okay, so it go down one, and yep, there we go, and it go down, and it would go along. Okay, let's see. Okay, oh phew. So it goes along, and yeah, that's nice. Oh no, it is totally not nice. It's not cool. I wanna fix it up proper. I don't want an ugly sort of structure in the side of my house. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I just zoned out there. I was like, oh, yeah, and then I got too bored and I zoned out. Right, okay, let me just cut here. It's almost nighttime. Bad guys are gonna start spawning soon, and I'm going to find out what's the best route for this water to go from point A to point B. Right guys, I'm back. So I found the best method, and it actually works. That's another good thing about this method. So, it's going to, I realized the problem with my current method was I was trying to move it like this way, and then go down one. So that, well, if you're going down in the first place, why not make it the whole way down? So, I made it go all the way down, and then across. So now we're just tasked with the task of, we just have left to fill this in with some glass. So I'm gonna do it like this. Although important thing is I need to remember to leave one block to place the water source block for one part. Okay, and there we go. That's nice. This one's nice too. Okay. I might as well do the bottom first because that's kind of important, if I say so myself. Right. Okay. I was thinking about using ice, but I haven't got silk touch yet, so I'm forced to use this ugly, kind of not really ugly, but sort of okay looking glass. Ooh, I just encountered a lag spike. Okay. Okay. So now the okay part, that's okay. So you can kind of see how it looks. Now it's kind of looking like it should. There's nothing majorly wrong I can see here, although I never spot the majorly wrong things till they actually sort of happen. So that's not much of a good sort of indicator. That's the one. Right. Okay. So once I've done this, that's pretty nice actually. I don't actually. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right. I'm gonna build this up. One. Okay, that's nice. And finally, the hardest bit, or the most easiest bit to get wrong. So to place this block. Well, it doesn't really matter. I've got tons of not ice, sorry. Whatever, what is it called? Okay, I'll have to break one. Okay. That's nice. And finally this one. So basically they just go all the way over there. Actually I'm wondering, okay. Right, so this is just a test. Because this doesn't go all the way there. So why to place it there? And then place this here. Right. Okay. Let's say I chucked in an item. Would head that way. Oh. It's the turning point. The fulcrum. Oh, will it work? Will it work? Oh my gosh! It did! Okay, this is the actual new way. So, before I was placing the water source block here, but now I'm going to place it there. Which should mean that all the items actually drop into the room instead of you going to collect them. Meaning I'm not too sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm going to go with it for now, because the water reaches all the way, so there's no chance of any of the items getting stuck and then you having to go through the whole of the thing. So let's do the same on this side. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, and okay. This is pretty good. Right. What else can I do? Nether. That's what I'm going to be doing possibly anytime soon. I'm going to be making a sort of nether base. Sort of. I know I've already made one, but we're going to be making another one in my new sort of style. Which is the dome style. As I said this earlier last episode, or the episode before that, I'm not too sure. But yeah, so all my stuff is going to be dome-ish. That's going to be sort of my niche, if you could call it that. I'm not sure how you say that. Niche. Yeah, I guess it is niche. Not like niece, but like niche. Like nice, but niche. Anyway, I digress. Okay. Right. Yeah. The previous episode, I can't remember which one was it, But one of them, the special one, in which I did mining methods instead of doing my usual Let's Play sort of series thing, majiggy, that one I didn't do anywhere near this place because I didn't want to ruin it. But I think that's a great way of finding diamonds, because I've got 12 diamonds. Okay, that was just sheer luck. I found it, but okay, so I'm gonna do that for like, I'm gonna do that sort of, how do I say it? I'm gonna do that commonly. So I'm gonna go to different areas. I'm gonna dig a 3x3 thing, and I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna do feather mining, and I'm gonna do branch mining on layer 12 and 11, and see if I can find any diamonds. Because you get a lot of cobblestone, tons of cobblestone. And let me see if I can, yeah, I can cut down. Okay, now for the next part, which is this one. So I'm gonna cut out, because you've already seen me make one. I don't think you need to see me make another one. And I'll be back. I'm making out of wood just to make sure I get it right, like last time, because I don't want to break any of my glass. Oh well, I did break a couple, but that was just because I found a much better way of doing the whole thing. So cut now. Back to work. So guys, I filled it up. Now to add the water. So place one here and one here, and that should take care of all that needs. And now let's just cover it up with some glass. Let's hope I haven't done it wrong, because it would be awkward if I went into that room and it was flooded. And believe me, it did do that once, but you know Minecraft physics. Floods aren't that worrying. They're just, normal stuff. So, I need an entry point into this. I'll just do this, because I have enough glass. If I didn't, I wouldn't. But I do, so I will. There we go. Good as new. So, down here, there we go. 2 items. 2 item slots. So now the audience part is going to come, which will be the moving of the actual chests. So in here, if you're wondering why it's just going to be a crafting room, it's not just going to be a crafting room. So it's going to have a bunch of furnaces, a couple of chests, and a crafting table in the center of this X here. But basically, it's not gonna, those chests aren't gonna have everything. They're just gonna have the bare minimum. Then if you want something, you go here, and you're like, okay, I want this, and then you check it down, you're like, oh, okay, I want tons, and then you throw it down, you run over here, and let's say you need some cobblestone, although cobblestone will be in the other one. Let's say glass, because you need to burn some sand to get this, so you throw it in. Then it'd be awkward if all this was lost. And then you're like, okay, now you come down here, and kablammy, look at that. It's all set up nice and ready for you to use. That's pretty swift. Slick, that's the one, swift. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to light it with glowstone. I'm gonna have to think up a pattern for this. So basically, now our base is coming together. Anyway, onto the most odious part of this journey, which will be the actual. Oh, I'm Steve. Hello, Steve. But the most odious part, tedious. That's the one. Tedious part of this journey will be actually moving. Oh shoot. Moving these and this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Wait, yeah, and this from here to there. Which I'm gonna have to break a couple of blocks to allow myself to do this, because I don't really want, because this is so close to there. I don't want to go continuously running back and forth. So for the ease of use, this is going to be, I was planning for it to be the furnace room, but it doesn't really matter because they're both made exactly the same. So we're going to just path our way up. This is only temporary, don't worry guys. I know Minecraft building well enough to know that doing that is not cool. Not cool at all. But yeah, so I'm just going to do some stuff, and then I'll be back, and then that'll probably be a wrap. Okay. Cut! Alright guys, I finished building most of that. So let's just do a last check. Let's block this up. We don't need any more sand, trust me. Okay, so empty, nice. I should check these. Yes, yo. Oh, that's nice. I don't want to waste that. Let's chuck some useless stuff. Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm gonna put a spare chest here, just in case. If I ever lose all my stuff, I can always come back to this one in the time of need. Cobblestone, we got enough. Iron, yeah, that's good. This is good. Okay. So let's just block this whole area off. It's like area, 51. You can't go in here. So there we go. Let's check this. Nice. Oh, I almost missed that. Right. Nice. Oh, coal. Don't want to leave anything behind. This is going to be sort of derelict remains of my old house. Might come down here a couple of times because we did have some good times. Okay. I'll probably make another mob spawner, so that one will become redundant after time. Empty. Oh, this, is it empty? Yep. And there's the pickaxe, okay. Pickaxe? No, sorry, wrong thing. Anyway, so empty, finally, empty, and empty. So this is all completely empty. I've taken out everything of importance and moved it to my new house. Sheepy. I might take the sheep along with me, do you want to come? I'm going to first have to make a base for him though, because all our things are going to now be in domish spheres. So let's go inside. There's my bed, it's nice. I'm going to have to make a bedroom sphere as well. Tons of spheres, actually they're hemispheres to be correct. Anyway, what do we need? We need something. I need something. I can't remember what it... come on. I swear I had some. Oh well. Okay. So now the last thing to do is to add some crafting tables to the crafting room, and add some furnaces to the furnace room, and add some chests to the chest room. So you run up here, and you're like, okay, what do I do? So let's say for this example, let's forget the fact that we have cobblestone. There we go. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So we don't have any cobblestone. So we take out a couple, and we're like, okay, we'll need that. So then you just take it and chuck it down there. And then you run off down here, and you just run into the crafting room, where there is handily a crafting table placed right there. And kaboom! There comes your delivery. Unfortunately, I had to edit it slightly, because this one... I had to change it because otherwise the items would sometimes get stuck in the piping, and it's not my favorite thing to do, like go down, jump in here. I also added these because I kept on accidentally walking into the hole, and damn. Why can't I get up? Okay, I think this way. This is a good one. Okay, there we go. I don't know, something about going this way changes whether you'll get out alright or not. Okay, anyway, so this way, if I'm walking backwards, I'll lift. Oh no, don't fall down there. So let's just chuck down this again, just give it a little bit of a test run. So there goes my cobble. I'm totally giving that cobble into the safety of my thing, and there we go. Here it comes. Dun 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 dun. March of the Valkyries. Okay, sorry about that. So let's make ourselves some furnaces. So yeah, this actually works. It was initially a concept idea. I was just like, I didn't even expect it to work. And guess what, guys? It does. Unfortunately, the annoying thing is you have to get all your stuff beforehand. It's kind of tedious to walk around and go back up. But it worked. So nice and sorted out. But we need some more cobble. Much more cobble. Okay, that should be enough. Chuck it down. There we go. So I need some this. It's really nicely ordered out. Okay, so there's no way, like, there's no excuses for getting this wrong. So okay, we might need some more. Come on, give me some more. Come on, you're all pal. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. So now I'll check it out, and hopefully it's done there. Yep. Okay, and then if we wanted to do this a little bit fancier, we could have added dispensers with item frames with the items above them, and then you click the button, and then the dispensers fire them out. But you know, we're still sort of on the basic level, so this is good enough. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so now let's get started on building some furnaces for the furnace room. Let's hope I can accommodate all of these. I don't want to end up with sort of because we need enough, because the more furnaces you have, the faster things get smelted. So we need a decent amount. Let's make it 10. Yep, 10 will be good. Nice even hole. Let's make it 12. Do I have enough for... No, I don't. Okay, let's make it 11 then. Okay. So now what I need is signs, just to tell myself what is held inside the item. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's more than enough, but just to be safe, let's do that. Okay. Right. You need to put this in kind of fast. We're burning time quickly. Right. Okay. That's more than enough. I don't think I'll need this much. Need to work on the lighting. I'm gonna probably put some glowstone there. That will supply light everywhere in this place. As I said, I'm going to actually be putting some of the furnaces inside this room. Because actually this is bad placement, but I can't be bothered. Okay, so chests here, placement. Okay, we have enough for chest. Okay. Kaboom. We need some more. Right. We need quite a bit more actually. Ooh. Okay. That's 4 chests. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna place these chests here. They're gonna be for random stuff, like stuff I don't need, and stuff like that. It's kind of unsymmetrical without these ones here, but for now that'll have to do. We need tons more cobble, and it wouldn't hurt to have some more stuff. So this actually works quite well. I'm surprised. You can tell my surprise, that my amount of surprise by the times I've repeated that phrase. 5 times. Oh god, I've got hiccups. I hate it. Oh, okay, I'm okay. Oh damn. Sorry. Alright, we'll take half of that. I hate these hiccups. It's so annoying. I'm just trying to do a recording here. Go away. Ah, damn it. Okay. More. Actually, this would be 10 times faster. In fact, I probably would have finished. Okay, boom. That's 10 times more than we actually need. So, oh yeah, another floor. Well, it's not really a floor, it's just a little bit of a tedious thing that you might want to make note of. Is that, no, wait. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh. Nice, 6. That's a nice whole number. Right, 1, 2, 2. Actually, we needed an odd number, but oh well. Oh well. So, I guess this will be a furnace corner sort of thing. Anyway, so there we go. That's my crafting room. Crafting table. Only a flaw is you can't send them back the way they came, because they'll just get thrown back at you. Which meaning, yeah, you can kind of expect that, but you know, just pointing it out for you guys. You know, things I do. Okay, so this is gonna be our furnace room, so it better look nice. Okay, that's I need one more furnace chest there. Okay, 2 furnaces there. I think we'll do a double symmetry chest sort of thing there, and then we'll do a whole line of furnaces ready to rumble. Okay, and we'll do the same thing with the chests we did there. There we go. Oh, damn. Okay, that's nice. Now we just need some chests here, and it would look really, really good. I need to put these signs on, but it might be tedious for you guys to watch me do that. So I guess this is all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Just hit that like button if you found this useful or you're gonna use this idea. I mean, it's not you have to, but you know, it you know, give me a good idea. In the sense, meaning how many people found this useful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe for. Oh, damn it! I can't speak. Please rate, comment, subscribe for more videos of this kind.